today's video we're gonna be playing some Minecraft. Now, if you can see if you can't see it, I'll get a little bit closer. If you can see it now, there is a little bit of a building behind me. That is the house that we have been building for the past 3 recordings that I've done today, or 2 recordings today and 1 recording yesterday. And yesterday I was explaining why I wasn't on and such, and I showed you the basic size. Now I'm going to show you the actual house itself when it's completed, which is now. So let me switch to my original state. So first things first, let us favor this one. I actually don't mind that one. That was weird. Let's go with what is it? A cyborg? Mad Doctor. Imperial. Okay, let's go with the original ones I had, which was this one and this one. But let's go to the ones that I had before. I believe it is in this one. This is a different guy, but I had him. Oh, guess I don't. Wait, hold up. Is it a sphinx? Is that supposed to be a sphinx? What is that? That's exactly what my cat looks like in real life, actually. It's kind of cute. Ooh, bunny. Tiger. Is that supposed to be a mushroom head dude or something? Interesting. I like this one the most. Maybe it's in here. I don't understand the difference, Steve and Audio SETI. There really isn't any difference. There's no difference between these two. It's basically like a rip-off version. Okay, so it's not in there. One of these. Maybe it's in a cultural thing here. Because I saw some night boy. There he is. Alright, there's King Knight. There we are. We are back, and we're in knight armor. Alright, so let's go to the shell. I was gonna say shell. Let's go to the house, and I have actually finished up. I've added some design and such. So let's go to the front entrance here. So the front entrance actually starts about here. As you can see, we have flowers. We added some trees in the back here, but the real front is right here. We added some of these mine carts with chests in them. Now the track here actually is here for protection from zombies. The zombies are not allowed to go around or go in through the tracks. I don't know why. And then we have our normal gate. Simply just hit that, and then our gate is finally activated. Now, we're gonna actually skip the door here, and we're gonna go around a little bit, just to look around. So in one of the houses, or one of the parts of the why is my sheep dead? Raw, wait, what is it? Raw pork chops. Okay, so a pig died. Why did a pig die? Oh well, it doesn't matter. I will fix that soon. Let's grab, we had 2 pigs on each one, or 3 on one and 2 on the other. So let's put the other 2. Oops. 3, I guess. So, I haven't finished it. I didn't finish the house purposely. But as you can see, we had 2 villagers. They manage the animals in this part of the house. Alright guys, so we're gonna actually go back to the front of the house here. and we are going to go into the house. Now you can either use this button here that actually has a button in the inside of that, and I'll show you in a minute. But you can use this too, and you have your door. But if you look very closely, do you see it? That little button? Yeah. I added that for design, but it does not matter. I'm going to open the door. So you have two doors. You have this main door that actually just keeps everything out. This door kind of to keep health back, and then in here. And this is the house. This is the main area. You have your small living room where you can watch some TV. You know, if I cook, I'm probably gonna add some speakers to this later in the day. 4 furnaces, some chests, and I'll explain all that in a minute. Oops, I forgot one thing. There was actually supposed to be 2 chests here. Alright, now let's go in here. And oh my god, what is with all these pigs dying? Now, I got some extra gardens here. That is not covered from the sky. Purposely. This is the hallway here. The hallway is cut off into 2, as you can see. Cut it off into 2. This is my room. And you see we have everything from a mirror to the sink and everything. We have everything basically. Speaking of everything, I should probably make a bathroom in this house. Of course, that privacy would have to be a little more private. So this is a fireplace that I built, and it actually goes up a little bit. Over this though, there is a if I can get out. There's some cobwebs to represent smoke. And this one took me about 3 days to make. And this is on and off. I had a lot to do yesterday, so I didn't really have too much time to build all this. But as you can see, we have this. Now, let's add the carpet in again. We're going to add a little bit of a carpet here. All the way to the end, and then we're gonna add the white carpet. So I've noticed in a lot of the houses that they already automatically have in this part of the game, they have some of these, like it's white, red, like the red is the red carpet, and then got that extra rug part to design, I guess. Yeah, so this is the, I'm gonna actually put something here. We're gonna put, let's put the stair here. I'm gonna make that upside down towards us. Alright, now that we know where some of this stuff is, let's go to some other places. So, off camera, I had actually built the upstairs. I said I was going to do the bottom here and then the top. No, I was like, I might as well do it all while I'm off camera. So I did all this off camera, and I actually like it. Looks nice. I do wish I could probably fix that, but the gimmick that to get that to fix is sorry guys, a little bit tired. I've been up since about 7 o'clock this morning, but yeah, the gimmick to close that off stinks. It doesn't work. We got a little alcove here. You can, you know, jump off the edge here, just kind of look around. You can go around here if you want. You can risk it and jump over, kind of have a little bit of fun off your roof. The last thing I wanted to show, or yeah, that's about it on the house here, and I added this little thing. So the second thing I want to show you is the light. I guess it's called. I guess you can call it the light. Basically, the lighthouse. And so the lighthouse here is a little bit interesting, just because of how it's built. So we're gonna actually look at this for a sec, and we got one here, and then it goes here. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's much better. let's add an extra row of this. So this is the lighthouse. In order to activate the lighthouse, you simply just click the lever here. Lever or lever, depending on how you pronounce it. And your beam of light will automatically appear. And then you hit it again, and it disappears. And that's because I added this sticky piston that has this little block here. And so what happens is if you click this lever, it retracts it, showing us our little bit of a design, activating it, and as you can see, Z beautiful, Z pretty. But alright, the last thing I'm gonna show you before we go into a little bit more of a survival mode is the oops. Where is it? Okay, so like last time on last live stream I just did about maybe 50 minutes ago, give or take. I had built this last night. I built this last night, give or take, and there's some of the. This is basically the design. So one of these ways is going to be getting out of the house, or in this case, out of here. And so I'm thinking about making it go this way for out. So we're gonna just dig out the hole here, and we will fix the rest up later. There we go. And now that's done, we're gonna actually destroy this right here. Get that to work. Oops, I want that cold stuff. So now that we have our way out of the house, I am gonna simply just put a little bit of a dirt patch here. And I was serious though. Comment down below what should I do. On the last video I said comment down below and see what should I do with the last 3. So I'm gonna wait to do this, and I'm gonna check the comments actually in about 5 more minutes. Just I want to give you guys a little bit more time. As you can see, we have a lot of dirt right here. That is for the mechanism that activates these doors. If you wanted to, you can add a little bit more. I don't really care too much about how the dirt is. The dirt is fine. It works for me. I think I'm gonna add some stone here and add it like a little bit of a cave look to it. There we go. And let's add this one here. Alright, now that we're done with that little design, everything else is useless. We are going to delete some of these blocks here purposely. And the only reason is because we're going to actually grab some glowstone and some rugs, green rugs of course, because we want it to blend in with the grass here. And we're going to cover some of this area, that way it looks like grass, I guess. That way things don't spawn underneath the house when I'm trying to get out of the house. I don't feel like dying. So I gotta finish this area here. So I wish I could fast forward, or I guess speed it up a little bit, that way you didn't have to watch me do it the whole time. But I'm not that skilled, and right now I'm broke. So bad combination. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, there we go. I also gotta watch out for the lava, because the lava also burns it all. So let's first find the green. This is the closest green to grass, so let's add some light here, here, here. Add some more grass here. Oops, I just took out my thing. Put one right here. One right here, as well as one right here. Here, and here. Alright, let's cover those up. like I said though, guys, we gotta also watch out for the lava, so that's why I'm kind of doing it more onto the ends here. I think the closest I'm gonna get right here is or closest I'm gonna get is right here. It seems like these don't actually burn. Alright, let's add some dirt around these instead. And I always assume my doors are being opened, but it's actually the doors to the other houses. I gave them a door. That way they didn't have animals in here. Animals in my house. And I have no idea where these caves come from, or the caves came from, so just to let you know, these are not my doing. These are just naturally here, and they're a pain. Actually, I don't even need to explain that to you, because you can tell these are not made by the person. Unless you use some sticky pistons, or use some TNT. But now that we have that done, I added this waterfall. That's about it. Just because I wanted to give the little bit of, I guess we can call this a, I don't know what to call it, just a little bit of a lake. Give it a little bit of a waterfall. So we are going to finish it off by adding that waterfall. And then we're going to actually stop the water here. And the only reason I'm stopping the water here is because I'm actually going to force it to go there. And actually should probably wait for that to die down. It doesn't matter about if this dies down or not. It just matters if this dilutes it or not. There we go. Oops, not that. There we go. So now we got a waterfall, and yeah. So today is just going to be a little bit more fun. Building skills. I'm going to be teaching you how to build some things, some gimmicks, and to keep your stuff like hidden or something like this. For instance, I have, let's see, got 6 here, that is 12, plus another 6 is 18. So we got 18 of these full of food. We're going to actually dispense the food here because we do not need it right now. Actually, if I could, I would put one. Actually, can I? Oops. Let's put one right here. There we go. We'll add it to 3 just to make it even with the other things here. Right, there we go. But let's see. So this is what's going to happen. You click the button. It's going to take a second. All your food goes and disappears. Of course, some things kind of fall out. So we are going to basically do that. And simply when it's done, now we're going to do it again because it looks like none of the food really went down. Not too much of a deal. You can simply just pick it up. And then if you really wanted to, you could just simply do what I'm about to do. Just simply add it all to the water. Now, I'm assuming the only reason it's taking so long is because some of these are going to the, they're all going to the same thing at the end of the hallway. This one, I don't know what this one's doing. Is it right there maybe? I'm going to end those right there. I don't know why, but some of these aren't going in. So I'm going to have to do it manually, but that should work. I don't know what's wrong with it today. Alright, and then I'm going to show you guys how to... Oops. Wait, what? So that can't go in here, but can this? And by the looks of this, it just means that these aren't going into the right areas. So I'm going to add a little bit more stuff here. I'm going to actually close this, turn this off really quickly. I'm going to actually put it there and just add some more dirt. So you always want one of these to actually end up sticking out. I have so many hoppers because I'm actually forcing it to go here. That way nothing spawns in here and it does not affect my food. So let's just drop all that in here. And that's going to take forever. So we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. Simply cue the button. Let's see if it forces it in. Alright, something is making it stop. I'm just gonna throw that out now, right now, and then close it up. So for me, I would say add. I'm going to start off with everything going to be wood. So I'm going to basically force myself to start with wood, since I already started with all this good stuff here. I can't take any of this stuff apart. So none of this, not my house, nothing can be torn apart unless it's by another creature and you collect it. That's about it. Alright, so we have 2 of those in there, and let's see what I got in here now, actually. So we're going to go in here for a sec. Oops, I can't get in there. And so let's check in here. So you got 1 carrot, 3 carrots, 54 carrots, 7 carrots, 3 carrots, and finally 1 carrot. So we have a lot of food in here, especially the carrots. I actually like carrots. Carrots are good for you. Give you eyesight. If you don't eat carrots like I do, you're gonna end up blind, because I need glasses. Now this only does like growing food. This is manual stuff that I prefer to do manually. So this is something I'm also going to be showing you. Is a gimmick. You need a piston. You need a observer block, you need redstone repeater, as well as the last thing you're going to need is redstone. Bring about a half stack of redstone. And of course, everything is going to be used with this dirt. Now, make an area the size depending on what you're using. So in this case, I'm just going to be destroying some of this area and replacing it with some dirt. And I'll show you why. So, first things first, piston. You're going to have 1 piston here, 1 piston here, 1 piston here, and 1 piston here. Alright guys, these pistons are going to be purposely there for one reason. And then you can add whatever you want to here. Also, you need enough room right there. So you're going to actually just add it right about there. So that's going to be your area right here. And you can just add some more right there. Then take your redstone repeaters and add them all into here. Now what's going to happen is I'm purposely going to, because they don't grow fast enough for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab bone meal. That's the stuff that makes it go faster. So we're gonna grab the other seeds, and we're gonna grab a hoe really quickly. Doesn't matter which one. Yeah, it does not matter which one. Oops, this doesn't matter though. You don't want these ones to be messed up. These ones have to be normal, because those are where the pumpkins and the other stuff is gonna be. I just realized that. I actually need that. This hit. This one. Alright, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna just take that 2 watermelons, 2 pumpkins, and then we're gonna bone meal them so they connect. And you will want to avoid that. So what you could do is actually watermelon here, pumpkin here. Just a little bone meal. You want to just make sure that's all in there, okay? Next, we're going to go in a little bit. So you could do it like this. And you're going to grab the observer block. The observer block must touch the pumpkin here, so you can grab whatever you need, as such as like a block here, and force it to touch it. As long as it's touching it, you are safe and good. Next, grab the redstone. And grab more blocks, and you're just going to rapidly put that around that. So you're going to force this all into here. Now, what should happen is the pistons are going to push these out, making them look like, basically throwing them out like that, and you're just going to collect them. Well, they're going to be chopped up, of course. But, so redstone. So, redstone here. You don't need this many observer blocks. However, it is nice to have them. So let's see if I can activate it. Oh, I know what I did wrong. You're going to... I did that right. I did this part right. I did the other part wrong. This is supposed to go here because we want these two to touch each other. And if you want, you can actually just do something like this for the end of it. Alright, so let's try this out. Pumpkin goes here. Oh, I think I know what I did wrong. So what should happen is these should be forced this way. Oops. I'm gonna do it my version. And my version is weird. So underneath this, we're going to have the pistons. So pistons in. we're going to actually have them turn on. See how they automatically force these to work? Alright, now that we know that works, we're going to add and I know I'm doing this sort of right. I think what I'm doing wrong is I need something to touch this. There you go. I'm going to do that for a sec. I want to turn this on really quickly. So we're going to put the pistons in here. See, it's supposed to do it automatically. So that's what I'm trying to do. You don't want it to... I think I might need to do something. Let me try a simple one first. This is going to be the simple one. Piston. Full tick delay, and then wrap it around. You want to avoid the green because that's what you're going to be using a lot of green. So let's see, we need a alright, then you're going to let's get the watermelon seeds out. Let's also grow it fast and add this. This part's wrong. It's so it's most likely what's happening is, let's see. No, what's supposed to happen is let's grab you. So this version goes this way. This one goes this way. Full tick delay. Full tick delay. And then let's add this. Actually, I might have actually done this wrong, so I'm gonna have to look it up on YouTube. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Let me go sticky piston. See, that's going wrong too, so then you add a little bit of a thing here. And simply take it back to square one and I'm doing something wrong. I just know it. these are prototypes as well, guys, so I apologize if I'm taking too long. But I'm trying to figure out how I did it before. It was basically like an automatic farm for pumpkins and watermelon, or in this case they call it melons. So let's try it now. Excuse me, guys. I am so sorry. Allergy season. It's a killer. There we go. And let's try it now. Something is missing, I tell you. Alright, let's try it now. I think. Oh. Other way. And that was my fan falling off. So let's try it again. And 3, 2, 1. There we go. Alright, we're going to try it one last time, guys, because I want to see if it works. So the first time it should work. The minute it leaves, it should turn off. The next one grows. See, there's something in here that keeps making it go like that. Maybe let's go. Wait, let's go sticky piston, observer block. Then let's go for here. We're going to go extra row. Then we're gonna go here and let's get one more of these. And then let's add. No, that's just making it like that. Let's add a redstone to the mix. Let's try it now. There we go. So it should lock up. Oh, I think I know what the problem is. Okay, so the first things first is we need here. We're going to actually move you, and we're going to move you this way. This observable block is going to go here, so we're going to actually force it this way. So this is going to be probably one of the biggest things I've done, just because I've never done it before. Redstone. I need a lot of redstone. Can I put it on here? No, I cannot. Let's just do that. We need, for redstone related things, we need redstone repeater, stone, redstone torch would help too. Oh, and the redstone itself. No, I think I already have that part. Okay, let's try it again. Oh, wait. I think it's also because we have I don't think I really need the repeaters, because they're not repeating anything. It just needs to kind of go on its own pace. So let's add just this and see what happens to it. Let's add this. Alright, let's try this then. Alright, since this is now turned off here, we want to turn this part on. Hold on 1 second, guys. Alright, let's see. So the gimmick should, first of all, let's turn this off because the gimmick is off sync from what it should really do. So what should happen is it grows, goes in, I think we should have at least one repeater and full tick delay. Again, let's take it off sync again because it's going to be off sync. Let's put the redstone back and boom. Another problem with this is that the fact that there's too much line. Let me do that. There we go. And let's turn this up a notch by kind of cutting off. Alright, so it grows, blah blah blah, turns on. Wait, I don't understand, there's no repeater. Oh, so there is. Dang it! There are repeaters in here. I don't want no repeaters though. Unless it's like right here. I might need just one repeater. Let's put it on a tick delay. 1 tick delay. So it grows. Boom. Okay, then it there's something missing. I think another thing I could do is cut that down to size by actually deleting this block and then replacing it. Another thing I'm thinking about is the fact that the variable block is too synced with it, I guess. Let's add it right here. What is the problem with this one? Yeah. Maybe like that? I gotta do this. Like this. Dang it, I had to add at least 2 repeaters there because it's not gonna work without it. Alright. First things first, let's add that wall. Let's try it again. What is the matter with this now? It's not like working. Okay, so something's not clicking. Maybe is it this? I'm confused. Alright, I have an idea. So guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to use my other controller and see what the problem is so give me 1 second. I just added another person, aka me, to the party to see what the problem is. So, that's a ruining spoiler. I'm going to see what the problem is on my screen. So my screen's up here, and then the character I'm going to be using is my other user account. Not even a user. So let's take a watermelon. But I don't care. Don't need anything because I won't be using this one for long. Okay, then let's use ours. Maybe it's that? Let's check it out. There we go. Actually, let's use my version now. this is weird. Yeah, well, you know what? I'll do this off camera to see how it works out in the long run, but I have to go, so I will see you guys when I see you guys. Don't mind me, I am not doing anything at all. Where am I actually? I don't even know where I am. I mean, I know where I am with Mac. That? Oh, it's right here. Bye. I will see you guys when I see you guys. Peace. Bye.